Welcome, everybody, to a new perspective. My name's Tim Sutton, and I appreciate everybody being here. And hopefully, you'll enjoy your visit with us. If you're not familiar with me, I'm a law enforcement officer in the state of Virginia, and I've done a lot of work with individuals with disabilities, which I prefer to call differabilities because everybody has abilities. Sometimes people just do things a little bit differently. But I try to bring you individuals and stories and people who've lived the journey of differabilities or living the journey, and just spotlighting some amazing people and what they're doing. And I always try to bring on these individuals and just let you know what they do, how they do it, where they do it, because maybe you want to go see them compete, such as the gentleman I've got with me tonight. But we're going to introduce you to a Special Olympic athlete who, in reading some of the things he does, I think the only thing he does not compete in is curling, and he can correct me if I'm wrong, but he is definitely an athlete and participates in so many different sports through the Special Olympics. But I wanted to bring on Peter Fisher, and I believe his dad's with him, and introduce everybody to him.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Peter.
Okay.
Glad you could be here with us. I do appreciate y'all taking your time to come see us.
Sure.
So, Peter, I'm going to open it up. Just tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
So what do I should I
just tell them.
So I went to Elsie Bird High School, which was my high school, and I just graduated from Elsie Bird.
And you did Project Search.
And I went to Project Search to do St. Francis Hospital. And I did like isolation cards.
Mhm.
I did
That's okay. Now tell them about that you've had heart surgeries
and I have had 3 heart surgeries.
Wow.
And
brain surgery.
And brain surgery.
And tell them why.
Because I had something called hypoplastic left heart syndrome, which means the other part of my heart was not pumping blood enough.
Oh, okay.
And you had a brain tumor.
And I had a brain tumor.
Goodness gracious.
And
yeah, it's a lot.
but you. Okay, go on. Tell them some of the things you do and like.
So my hobbies are at home. I like playing video games, and my console is an Xbox One. And I also like watching Nickelodeon.
Okay.
Which is like my favorite channel of all time.
And you like the.
Well, what kind of things did you do before you got involved with the Special Olympics? What kind of activities and things?
I did.
Well, you did. What was Miracle League?
Miracle League. That's right.
Okay.
In Chesterfield County.
Yep.
Miracle League.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of sports? League. What kind of sports were they?
I think I was like doing.
It's baseball.
It's baseball.
Baseball. Okay.
Right. And they have a special field.
And they have a special field.
It's unified.
Right.
Yeah. And you did that.
I did that.
And then tell them how you got into the Special Olympics.
So how I got, jeez, in the Special Olympics is Miss Loya, my teacher from Salem Church Middle School, approached me in the classroom, and she told me, "Hey Peter, have you ever heard of a program called Special Olympics?" And I was like, "Actually, I'm not."
Wow.
And she was like, "You want to sign up for it?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm down to do it."
There you go.
And I did. What is up with this cough? Track and field, ice skating, roller skating, softball, bocce, and basketball.
And bowling.
Wow.
And bowling. Yeah.
No curling.
Nope.
No curling. Okay. I was wondering.
That would be fun though.
Yeah, I got into that last year. I was like, what in the world? So I didn't think they had that in Special Olympics. So what, so she was what got you started and got you involved in it. What did you do? Just come home and tell mom and dad, say, hey, look, teacher, what do you think about it?
Yep. That's exactly what I did.
What were your thoughts when you heard it, first of all?
I was like, I'm so excited. I can't believe I'm going to be an official athlete for Special Olympics.
What did Dad? What did you think?
Well, we thought it was wonderful because
we did do it during the summer.
And to be honest with you, the Miss Loya had a lot more faith and understanding that of Peter's physical ability. We were always worried because of his serious cardiac issue and all this. How far do we push him? And and Ms.
And there's a picture. Yep.
And
that's me.
Ms. Loya was like, "Oh, he'll be fine. He can do it." And it was great because it's an opportunity for him to.
Yep. There's me as well.
Have something to do, to learn sportsmanship and to learn sports and get to play with other kids and meet other kids and go places. And I was actually, to be honest with you, when she said I'm going to have him ice skating, I thought, are you
let's go for it.
Go, and then and roller skating and which he really rose to the occasion, and he surprised us. It's like, oh wow, we might have been selling him short a little bit because he seems to be able to do these things. And
Peter probably told y'all, Mom, Dad, just get out of the way and let me do it.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
He knew he could do it.
Yep, that's me right there. Yep, thumbs up.
Goodness gracious. So you so what you say you were in 6th grade when you started?
Yeah.
Okay, and you just graduated high school? Okay. What
graduated high school a couple of years ago.
I graduated high school a couple of years ago.
I think. Yeah.
Oh, a couple of years ago. Okay.
2020.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what out of all the sports and things with Special Olympics, what's your favorite?
My favorite sport has got to be basketball.
Basketball?
I love basketball. It's so cool.
How tall are you?
You're only 5'7".
I'm 5'7".
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. So you playing? Are you playing any other leagues now, or just Special Olympics?
Nah.
No.
Just Special Olympics.
How does that come around? Do you just compete when the Special Olympic Games are happening, or are there teams? Are y'all out there?
We normally will we would go to different locations. We go to. I got it. We would go to Lynchburg to do ice skating. Then we would go to Bedford to do softball. And then we would go to Virginia Beach to stay in a hotel. And then we'll do ice skating after.
But you're talking about the state games. But what they basically do is Peter is in Area 6.
Area 6.
And the state of Virginia is divided into different areas. And Peter's in Area 6. And when Area 6 will email us,
yep,
when you can register for fall sports, and then you sign up for and they offer multiple sports, and then you sign up for what you want, and then they'll send you the dates and where to come, and then they organize the teams and all, and you play within Area 6. But then gradually you'll play other areas regionally, and then you end up at state. And so it doesn't matter whether you're doing bocce or whether you're doing softball or bowling. It's on multiple levels, and Special Olympics is just so well organized. They are a well organized machine.
But there's still a lot of traveling though. So
and for the most of the stuff is right around here in Chesterfield, and Hanover, Powhatan, the Area 13 and Central Virginia region. And then, though, for the state things, they do get to travel and stay in a hotel like Virginia Beach,
Doubletree,
and in Lynchburg. And then he did ice skating at Liberty University. And they do the track and field at University of Richmond. That's the big summer game.
U of R.
And tell them where that picture, the last picture that went up was on the cover of the state.
Oh, yeah. That was actually at University of Richmond.
And that's the cover of the state summer games.
And what's cool is I got interviewed by the Richmond Times-Dispatch, and I'm in the newspaper, and I'm also in all the Wawas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was that year.
My picture's in every Wawa.
That was like in 2016.
Okay.
They contacted us, and
PJ just said
something. He's got a question for you.
What's my favorite video game to play, PJ?
You know that one.
Forza. Yep. Forza Horizon. Love it.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I guess you got a lot of friends you get on that Xbox and play with, huh?
Yep.
But they don't have any. There's none of those games, Special Olympics games, right?
But they actually, Special Olympics just started
esports.
Yep.
Did they really?
Yes, and you were
Rocket League.
A Rocket League tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh my gosh!
This kid beat me.
That's pretty awesome.
So basically, I was trying to get the ball in the round, and he comes out of nowhere and gets every goal, and I just lose.
Hey, it happens sometimes.
That's the beauty.
That's life.
Yeah.
Well, how far? What's the furthest you've been to compete?
Whoa, furthest I've been. Probably just Bedford, honestly.
Bedford.
Yeah.
I remember, what was it, a few weeks ago, it might have been a couple months ago, watching the opening ceremonies for Special Olympics down in Orlando.
Yes.
Yep.
What do you have to do to make it down there?
Tell them if at the state games, they'll find kids to send to nationals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peter's never done that well, but that's one of the things that's the beauty of Special Olympics for people
supporting the community.
Yeah, but people should go watch Special Olympics because
it's lit.
Even though the students are of different ability, there are some incredible athletes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there is some of those kids who go to nationals. I could put them on any high school team and they would tear it up.
Oh, there is a speed skater.
There are some really good Special Olympic athletes.
I was just flipping channels and I caught it. And I said, "What in the world?" And that's the first time I've ever seen it televised. It was like on Channel 12, NBC.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop watching it, and it's just like it just blew my mind how many people and how awesome it must have been for them to come in that stadium like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Tim Tebow was there. I'd love to reach out and connect with him because what we're trying to do is a lot of similar type stuff, and just get people recognized for the things that they're able to do with these different abilities. But that is cool. If you had to pick one sport, and you were only allowed to play one, which one would it be? Would it be basketball?
Yeah.
Not running, no track.
No.
Well,
you haven't done basketball lately because of the endurance.
True. I'll go with track and field. Yeah.
Well, what do you do for track and field? What events do you compete in?
So I am in the
50
and the 100 meter race.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you've been doing all these sports all 8 years, or did a couple of them progress over the years?
You do different ones at different times.
I do different ones at different times.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. You ever get tired of it? Exercising, working out and all? Or do you just...
I don't really get tired, but I always drink water a lot so I don't get dehydrated. Because if I get dehydrated, my body can't run.
You read your body, you know what you need and how to stay healthy and all that. That's absolutely amazing. So if you could tell anybody one thing that is not involved in the Special Olympics that could be, because there are probably so many untapped people out there that just have never gotten involved, what is one thing you would tell them to try to get them to participate in it?
It's really fun. You'll have a blast doing it. All the athletes are nice to each other, and I'm nice to the athletes because like after a race, I would say like, "Good job, keep it up, keep going, don't give up."
And
yeah,
the thrill of victory.
And the thrill of victory.
and there's a lot of folks get involved. Like at the University of Richmond has the summer games, and they have the opening ceremony, and there's a pretty big crowd out there, and they have the closing ceremony and all the medal ceremonies, and they're up on the big jumbotron. But so besides that, there are volunteers. They have free medical exams, dental, eyes. They fit the kids for glasses, and so there's a lot of volunteers out there who do a lot of things that don't have anything to do with athletics. But it's an opportunity to provide kids with services that they might not otherwise be exposed to.
And it's not something that they're required to be there. They're there because they want to be there.
Yes.
And that's what it's a huge blessing. And I would assume I've been out there sporadically and seen some of the events. Actually, I think it was 2014, maybe. I had the opportunity to speak at the closing ceremony.
Oh, great.
And
that's cool.
It was, I walked in, there's 2,000 or 3,000 people in there.
Yeah.
And it was afterwards, it was just like, man, there was so much love in there.
Oh, yeah.
And I was in uniform, and everybody's coming up wanting to hug me. But, Dad, I guess it's pretty amazing when you see all these college sports and professional sports, and then you see the kids out there and adults competing in the Special Olympics, just the overabundance of gratitude, good sportsmanship. I mean, like Peter's saying, he'll go up to anybody and tell them, "Good job, you did a great job." But, I bet you the sportsmanship is just what it should be like everywhere.
Yes. Yep. And it really is what athletics should be. The sportsmanship is excellent, and all the coaches, they work with the kids, and then the Special Olympics oath basically says it all.
Let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. Nailed it.
Yep, that's it. And
the main thing is to get out there and do it. You're always going to have winners. You're always going to have losers, but you actually out there participating and being a huge part of it. Well, that is pretty awesome. So what does Mom think about it? Does she love you? But she, Mom's very protective.
Yeah, my mom loves it.
Okay.
Yeah. Carol and I have, that's my wife. We've chaperoned some, and we've done in softball a couple of seasons. We did some unified softball. They do more unified, where you have special athletes and then partners, and and her and I both played with the kids, and that's a blast too.
I bet it is.
So cool.
And so we don't do it as much as we probably should, but now that we're retired, hopefully we'll do more of it
in the future. Hopefully,
Dad, if you had anything to tell somebody that's interested in getting involved, that's not an athlete, just wants to take part or get involved and be a part of that big picture, what would you share with them?
They should just they're always looking for volunteers to participate. And I would encourage people to get involved, like in maybe even in the school systems where the unified teams are playing, and encourage their kids to get involved. See if their school has unified teams, and to participate that way.
It's very moving to be out there in that environment. It pulls at your heartstrings. Well, how old do you have to be to actually participate? Is there a starting age?
I don't actually
know how old you have to be.
Maybe Now they do have different age groups.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they're so well organized, but I'm not sure how young it goes.
Okay.
You 12 maybe?
12?
I really don't.
I don't know.
I haven't seen any real little kids.
Okay.
And then age-wise, then the sky's the limit. You know,
Right.
the adults.
Mhm.
There's 21 and over.
Yeah.
There's 16 to 18, 16 to 21, I think it is.
Mhm.
21 and over,
20,
and
yep.
then 12 to 16, maybe 14 to 16. Those are the age groups I'm aware of.
Okay, so if a parent has a child that they would like to get involved, if the child's in elementary or middle or something, you said the best place to start would probably be the schools and see if they have the unified.
Or what they want to do is they want to go online to Special Olympics of Virginia.
Okay.
Yep.
And then go and they go there and everything's there for them. They would find their region, what area they're in, and then all that contact information's there and access to being able to register.
And then
all the forms. Now you do have to fill out quite a few forms, physical forms and things like that.
Right.
But they just the array of kids and differabilities is that you encounter.
Right.
They find ways for all those kids to participate, and
then they'll send you an email, and then once you've got confirmed and you're in.
Yeah.
Well, I guess and I guess for the parents too, as well as the athletes, it's a great networking opportunity. You get to meet so many other families that are dealing with a lot of the same issues. Everybody's different, but I tell people when I teach with autism and stuff, if you've met one, you've met one. Every single person is different, but just meeting those people, understanding their struggles, and the parents are seeing, I'm not doing it alone. There are other people doing the same stuff. I'm dealing with the same stuff I'm dealing with, but it gives an opportunity for Peter to play sports and get involved in things and make friends that way. I think that's awesome.
And then, like you said, the parents can share the things that are available out there, like that you can get involved in outside of Special Olympics that you might not be aware of, because you're always looking for activities and things that our kids can get involved in.
Right.
Or I shouldn't say kids; they're young adults now.
Yeah.
Peter is.
Young adults. Well, Peter, what's in your future? Are you still at St. Francis or doing any work, or are you working anywhere or anything? I know you said COVID was an issue.
Yeah, because of COVID, everything's just been.
But what are you going to do?
What are your aspirations? What do you want to do?
I'm looking at volunteering for the Virginia home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, and tell them what the Virginia home is.
The Virginia home is a senior home where you get to help seniors around.
You help severely. It's a home for disabled adults.
It's a home for disabled adults.
Okay.
That you'll help.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they actually live at the facility.
And they live at the facility.
Oh, so you would live there with them?
No, well,
would Peter you live there or just work?
You would just volunteer.
I would just volunteer.
Volunteer, okay.
Yeah.
But what do you help them with? Just daily activities and things?
Yeah. They need people to help with the laundry.
With
playing games.
Playing video games.
Wheeling people around. Going
on walks.
You're just company. You're just there, somebody that cares, and
company. Yep.
Be there to let them know you care.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty awesome. Any other things? Any more? Are you done with school? No more school? Or are you looking to?
No more school.
Well, I don't blame you. I burned myself out from school, but that's pretty awesome. Well, have you got any brothers or sisters?
I have two brothers, Will and Joe.
Do they work with Special Olympics as well? Are they out there with you all?
My brother Will went to VCU.
Okay.
He graduated, and then my brother Joe works for pest control.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But they don't. No, they'll come and watch. Sometimes.
They'll come and watch sometimes.
And they come and cheer for you.
And they cheer for you too.
It's nice to have that support. Well, let me ask you: have you ever participated in the polar plunge?
I really want to do it.
Yeah. Well,
I keep telling myself I want to do it, but then I realize how cold it is.
Now, Peter's aunt, who lives in Wisconsin, she organizes through her work. She organizes their polar plunge every year, and they're polar plunging in Wisconsin. They cut a hole into the ice, and then you jump in the hole.
Oh my!
And then there's firemen there who help you back out.
There better be firemen there helping you out.
Yeah. But they've got it organized where because it is so cold, they pull you out and you jump into a hot tub.
Oh, okay.
But so there's different kinds of polar plunges. Now, Peter, because of his heart, he can't do the polar plunge, but they're starting to develop summer plunges.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Where it's warm and you could do those.
Yeah.
And
I'm not gonna dive in ice.
And
I could imagine that. So, but you've never been down there to watch it down in Virginia Beach or anything?
No, my school was involved in it, and I worked on things, but I never went down there to actually do it. But I saw plenty of pictures of it.
And my dad.
And they all run into the ocean. Yeah.
And then my dad did the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah,
that's probably cold enough.
Poured ice on himself.
The kids poured.
The kids poured ice on him.
Oh, okay. And you said you were principal at high school, high school principal?
Yeah, junior high and high school.
And I used to go to my dad's school all the time.
You used to come out there.
Yep.
Wow. Well, I'm amazed at everything you do, all those sports and everything. Keep yourself. I bet you have a basketball goal in the driveway.
Yeah, that's me.
Have you got a basketball goal out in the driveway?
No, we not right now. We don't.
No. Well, too many slam dunks. He doesn't pull the rim down. Is that what happened?
Alley-oop.
There you go. Well, shoot.
But, they're getting ready to get the fall things going, and I think Peter's going to get involved in bowling again.
Yep.
Because you've missed bowling.
Where do y'all bowl? Whereabouts do y'all bowl around?
They've gone to different bowling alleys.
Bowl America. Uptown Alley.
Yeah, but I don't know who they're with now. I know each area has to sort of secure a facility that will work with them.
Oh, and Holiday Bowl. Forgot to mention.
Yeah, Holiday Bowl worked with them at one time.
3.
Awesome.
But it changes, and that's something else that some of these business owners can reach out to Special Olympics, because they're always looking for venues for the kids to participate.
Good. Hopefully we'll have some watchers, viewers here that can help get that ball rolling. So, well, we're about running out of time, and Peter and Dad, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for the conversation and everything, and I hope y'all make it up Saturday for a big event here in Hanover. I really do appreciate y'all being here, and hopefully we can do this again.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to Saturday, and we appreciate everything you're doing. It's a great organization you've got going and sharing for some better understanding, because
love that logo.
A lot of different folks in the world, and we all need understanding.
That's awesome. Well, thank y'all so much. We'll do it again.
Okay, thank you.
Y'all
take care.
See you, Tim.
All right. Well, everybody, you got to meet Peter and his dad and everything he's doing with they're doing with the Special Olympics. And I would just encourage people to get involved with that. Even if you don't have a special athlete, get out there and meet some amazing people. They're going to be there Saturday. We've got an event, nonprofit here, betterunderstanding.org. We're having an event here in the Richmond area at Poor Farm Park in Hanover County, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. We've got a dance party, and it's going to transition into a movie night once the sun goes down. We're going to have crafts. We're going to have some vendors actually out there that are have different abilities. Some artists and Emily's bracelets. She's going to be there with her family, and Joey Fry with Autism by Joey. Show you some of the paintings and things that he's done. But I would just encourage everybody to come out. It's a free event. We would ask that if you come, if you're able to afford some school supplies, we're trying to fill the bus to help some other families out once school starts. So I want to thank everybody for being here. And Dad, thanks for watching. I love you.